Welcome to my Storiebot review. Today I'm going to give you a live demo of this software so that you have a good idea what this software is possible of and what you're going to purchase. But before I dive into this review, I want to ask you please like this video and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to stay updated with my latest reviews. Hit that notification bell if you want to get notified each time I upload a new review. And yeah, that's it. Let's dive into this review and let me show you exactly what Storiebot is. When you log in, this is what you will see. Now, to give you a bit of information, what Storiebot is it is a platform that allows you, first of all, to create Instagram stories. Now, when you go to Instagram and you click on someone's profile picture, you see the stories that are on his profile. So these are two stories that you're seeing right now that I created with Storiebot. And stories also appear in the timeline on Instagram. So a lot of people will see these stories. Now, I created these two stories with Storiebot. Now, what is the cool thing about Storiebot? Where is the power of Storiebot? That it automatically saves your audience. So I've published those two stories, and when I go to my audience, you can see that it automatically captures the information of everyone who has visited this story. So you don't have to do anything. It captures all the information from this person. And when somebody has set his profile to public, like this one, you see an email address here. This is a public email address. And what Storiebot will do is it will grab all the email addresses. You can see here, everyone who has kept his email address open, and this is just from one post or two posts that you're seeing right here. Do you see all those email addresses? This will build your list on autopilot simply by posting posts to Instagram stories, and Storiebot automatically grabs those email addresses. You can see a lot of email addresses simply from two posts that I posted on Instagram with Storiebot. Now, it doesn't end there. This is the audience that you can export and import into your own email provider. There's also, I think it's one of the upsells, so make sure you also check out the upsells. And by the way, I also have very good bonuses that you definitely want to see, so make sure you check those out also, that are very congruent to this product, but more about that a little later. So this is the first part of Storiebot. It captures all the information from the people that have visited your stories. Now, then there's another cool thing. When I go to story, you will see my two stories in here. So when I take this story, for example, what I can do is I can set up a chatbot here when I click on chatbot. And here you can set up a bot that will respond to everyone who's viewed your story. What it's going to do, and I haven't tested this exactly as this works, so I'm going to show you what it is possible of so that you have an idea. But what you can do is you can set up messages which they can choose. So here I set up a new response, for example, where I say info, and I can say here is the info, and then you can do your link, and then google.com or your website.com, and save your bot. Now what it's going to do is it's going to send a message to everyone who has viewed your story. So you don't have to do anything. Storiebot will automatically send out a message to the people that have viewed your story, and it says something like, communicate with us in the following ways. And then it says 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. And then when they type 1, they will automatically, I say it wrong. It says 1, how to earn, 2, show me, 3, how much. So when they type 3, the response will be, you can purchase my training for $27. Simply go to and the URL, etc. So this will be sent to everyone who has viewed your story. I've searched a lot how this exactly worked. I couldn't find out, so I'm happy that I can tell you that you have a good idea now how this works. Now, how does it work from the start? Very simple. You go to your dashboard, and at the right top, you have a create button. And with that create button, you can create your own new story. You can create a new design in here. And then you have here all the options. So for example, if you want to choose an image, you can say, I want to have a house, for example. You can search for a house and you can put that in here. And here you can choose whatever you want in your design. This is a little bit too big. but it's just for the ID. You get the picture, right? So you can go back to design here and you can put a sticker on top of it. You could do one of these stickers, or you could simply do a quote. There are a lot of quotes in here. So you can say, I want to do success quotes and then search for it. And then the path, you can click on here and then it will be added automatically to your story, and you can change the colors in here. So you can say, I want to change the text color. I want to have this white, and I want to have the highlight color, for example. I want to have that red, and then put that at the bottom here. And so you can set up your whole designs for your story. So you can add emojis like you're seeing right here, smileys, food, animals. There's stickers in here like I just showed you. You could choose from all different kind of shapes. So you can also add a shape in here and then also change the color of this shape. So for example, you can change these all. You can say, I want to have this another color. This needs to be yellow or purple. You could put that at the behind the text, for example. You can work with layers. So let's say I want to have this and I want to have this black. You can say, okay, I want to have this moving backward, and you can do stuff like this. So this is a complete designer within Storiebot. Now, once your image is ready, you can export to design, and you can save. You can download this, you can save this, or share this. Well, in this case, we're going to save this, and we're going to close this. We're going to back to the main menu, and we're going to publish this story. So now you see we have 3 stories in here. And we go to our story in here. When we click on story, you see that this one is not published yet, and I can publish this story. Now, before we do that, we can set up our chatbot like I just showed you. This chatbot will work with this story, so I can add my new response. For example, how much? And then let's say $27, save bot response. And then I can add a new response, info, and then you can find info here, and then your URL, blah, 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 save your bot. And then your messages are there. You can go back to the story, and then here you can schedule your story, or you can publish it. So for example, if you create 10 stories, you can schedule all those stories, and you can select a specific date and then schedule that story, and it will be published on that specific date. Now, I'm not going to publish this one because my Instagram account is connected to Storiebot. I won't mess up my Instagram account because this is a good account that's just working for business. But it works like this. On mobile, it will look different. Now, when I create a story, I forgot something to show you. That's one of the upsells. You can also, let me say, when I want to publish this, you can also add hashtags, for example. So in this case, it will be a test. But the cool thing is you can add countdown timers. This is one of the upsells. You can also add polls. So you like A or B. And this gives you a lot more engagement on your post. Now, you cannot see this. This is only visible on mobile phone. But when you click on the story, there will be a button here. Do you like freedom? I had yes or no. A or B, and there's a button A and B. And what that will do at the end, it will give a score of percentages to the people that vote. So if you vote B, for example, you can see 87% voted for B. So that is also possible with Storiebot. So you can say A and then B here, which they can choose. You can add a slider, you can add questions, a countdown, you can add a link to your story, and then you can publish this story. And once the story is published, all the people that have viewed your story will be added to this list. All the email addresses will be captured, and you can market to these people. Now here's the schedule part where everything is being scheduled. Right now we don't have scheduled stories, but they will be in here. There's also a hashtag spy. What that will do is it will search for all the hashtags on a specific channel. Now, in one of my bonuses, I also got a very cool other bonus that you definitely want to have. Also has to do with hashtags, because if you use hashtags, your story will be shown to a lot more people. So in this case, I'm going to do success with Tim. We're going to search for my channel, for my username, and what Storiebot will do is it will pull in all the hashtags from my story. So you can see all the hashtags that I use so that you can also use these hashtags. So you're going to search for competitors or other people in your niche, and you can use those hashtags of those people in your own Instagram stories, as you can see. Another part is trends. And what trends is, trends looks for the latest news on the internet here. You can select business, entertainment, general health, science, sports, technology, and then you can use this news to create stories on your timeline so that your stories are very actual. And then there's also a media button in here where probably your stuff is being stored. To be honest, I haven't looked into this media part in here. But that's basically what Storiebot is all about. Now, what I also have is when you click the button below this video, it will redirect you to my website where you can see all the upgrades and what you're going to get with the front end. So when you scroll down, you will see the Storiebot funnel upsells. You can see exactly what you're going to get with the front end, what you're going to get with the upgrade, the second upgrade, the third upgrade, and the agency license. Now, what I also have for you is I'm going to give away my bonuses if you decide to get this through my link. And the first bonus that I'm going to give away is I'm going to show you how you can explode your Instagram account with this training. Personally, I have an Instagram account, as you can see here, with over 13,000 followers, and I'm going to show you how I make money with Instagram and how you can do that too. I'm going to show that in this training. This is definitely something that you want to have because, you know, this is what you will see. This is the timeline. These are not stories. The stories are only in your profile picture like I just showed you. So I'm going to show you how you can monetize your timeline also and how you can build your Instagram to thousands of subscribers also. So that's my first bonus. My second bonus is my secret Instagram hack. This is a simple 5-minute hack, but that will drive in a lot more traffic to your affiliate offers, etc. So this is definitely something that you also want to see. I'm going to explain you exactly how you can do this. And what I'm also going to give away is 2 months done for you Instagram posts. And this is a lot of work to do to create those posts. But if you simply take my posts, you can download them and you can use them. You can upload them even in Storiebot if you want to use them right over there. I'm going to give them to you so you can use those to build your Instagram account also. And this will save you tons and tons of time. You'll get all my quotes on my timeline, all these pictures without a watermark, and you can use them as your own. Also, what I told you before, you're going to get access to hashtags for Instagram. This will give you all the great ideas. You simply type a word, it spits out a lot of IDs, and also it filters out all of the bad quality hashtags, the banned hashtags, etc. So your ranking will not be hurted. Then also you're going to get InstaFeed for WordPress, which is a WordPress plugin that shows Instagram on your WordPress website. You're going to get 6 top performing marketing campaigns from me if you purchase through my link. And also you're going to get all the bonuses provided by the vendor. Now, a lot of affiliates will only offer these bonuses like Freedom Blueprint, Reseller Rights, REB Cash, I Am Niche, Sales Letter with Reseller Rights, How to WP Plugin, Reseller Rights, Tier 2, CPA, Buyer List Blueprint, a lot of bonuses, and also all the bonuses on this page. When you click on this button, it will open a new page where you also will see a lot of bonuses at the bottom here that you're also going to get. So you're going to get Instagram marketing secrets, build your tribe, rapid Instagram profits. So all these bonuses you will also get, and you can grab them simply by clicking on one of these buttons, purchase it through my page, and the access will be added to your JV Zoo account. Now that is what Storiebot is all about. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask them and I will reply to you. Also, if you like this video, please give it a like. I would appreciate that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the latest updates, and hit that subscribe button or that notification button if you want to get notified each time I upload a new review. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, have an awesome day. Talk soon. Bye-bye.